Hello, happy day one. It is October 6th, and I want to welcome you all to the Conquer the Chaos 10-Day Challenge. I'm Leslie, and I'm so excited that you decided to join me for this challenge. And I promise you that this commitment you've made to yourself is going to be a game changer as you focus on what matters most to help you end 2024 with a bang. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. For those of you that may not know me, I think you probably do, but my name is Leslie. And if I know you professionally or if I know you personally, one thing that I am is I am a master of joyful discipline. So joyful discipline is defined as the idea that discipline can indeed be approached with a positive attitude and a positive mindset and a sense of fulfillment rather than being rigid and harsh. It's about finding joy and satisfaction in the process of being disciplined. Very simple. My natural strengths are really have always been being very well organized and being really good at time management. So throughout the years of both my career and just the challenges that life has brought me in my personal life, I've really sharpened and honed in on these skills. And I've begun sharing them and this more gentle approach with others. So thank you for joining me for this process. At the end of the day, my ultimate goal for you is to really achieve your goals, but to also carve out time to do the things that make you happy and bring you joy. We all need that space. So let's get to it. So like I said, it's day one, and I have a question for all of you, and I really want you to be honest with yourself. What are your priorities for the balance of 2024? That is really going to be your homework for today. It's going to be to lock in on your goals, but to help you lock in on those goals, I have a few questions that I think if you answer and if you're honest with yourself will help you get there. So the first question is going to be a little bit about self-reflection. When and where do you do your best work? Are you a morning person? Are you more productive after lunch, in the middle of the afternoon, or at night? I can be super productive in the morning, but I also can be really productive at night. Like once I get through my work for the day, if I have a special project or something to do after dinner, I can really knock out a lot. So just really think about that. Do a little self-reflection for me. Number two, are you a paper planner, or are you somebody that likes to utilize your electronics? Just think about that as you're thinking through goals and things. Number three is your commitment. What is it that you are really seeking? You know, is your game plan more about a family budget, or your personal budget, or your personal planning, or your work planning? It could also be all of it. So just really kind of think about what your personal game plan is. And then accountability. Having the ability to have someone that you can have a accountability partnership with, or even just having accountability to yourself, and also utilizing me. I'm going to share my Calendly link with all of you so that you can schedule one-on-one time with me throughout this challenge if you need it. So know that I am here for you if that's helpful to you. So with your goals, I really want you to be realistic about what you want to get done. I mean, it is October 6th, so we have less than 3 months before we bring in the new year. So I would say maybe 3 to 5 goals tops, and that really is going to depend on the size of the goal. If it's something really big that we have a lot of things to chunk away with, then maybe narrow it down to 1 to 2 goals. But one thing that I want to share with you that we'll talk about throughout these 10 days is download day. So my ultra ego, his name is Download Debbie. And I implemented Download Day a long time ago, maybe 15, 16 years ago. I started using Download Day to really help me get organized. And I think using this technique may help you get really clear on what your goals are. So Download Day is just kind of what it sounds like. It's a day or a couple of hours that you set aside to really get organized and focused on what is in your head, what you need to get done. So it may be gathering all your Post-it notes, appointment cards, your notebook, your planner, any scraps of paper you've left in your desk where you've jotted a note, things that you may have left in your car, whatever. Bring it all to the table, block out a little bit of time, and really just sit down and go through everything and put it in one place. Whether that's writing it all down on a sheet that you know that you'll keep, or if it's creating an Excel spreadsheet or a Word doc, where you group things together by category. So I have a an Excel spreadsheet that I use, and I categorize it, differently. So it might say Leslie personal, home, Gabrielle, work, projects. And as I'm downloading and I'm putting things down that need to happen, I put it under the appropriate bucket. I really think that this process will help you get clear on all the things that you want to accomplish, and really what is most important to you to get done in 2024. What is it that has been bothering you that you're just like, I cannot believe I've waited all year and I'm now at the end of the year and I still have not tackled this process. So I'll share with you my 5 goals for Q4 as we close out this year. So I've narrowed it down to 5. And that might be a bit much, but I actually think I can get these 5 things done. So one of them is my health and well-being. Underneath my goals, I've kind of listed a few things that will help me get there. So be as specific as you can, because that will help you make sure you're getting it done. So under my health and well-being, I have no fast food, tracking my eating with my eating app, doing Zumba 3 times a week, walking 30 minutes 3 to 5 times a week, making sure I'm doing self-care, which for me is manis and petties with my sister, facials every 6 weeks. Also, daily quiet time is really important for me for prayer and journaling. So that's my first goal. You can see how specific I was underneath it. My second goal is to complete my estate planning. So that is something I've had hanging over me for a while. I have an estate planner. I've already walked through things with her, but I keep putting it off. So under that, I need to reschedule an appointment with her. I need to pull together some documentation that she shared and sent over for me. And then I also need to create how I'm going to pay for it, because it's way more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So I need to chunk it out. My third goal is updating my resume. I have a job that I love, but I look at my resume and I literally have not done anything, updated it, touched it in probably 10 years. I usually just add to it if I have some new project or something that has happened, a task or something that I've learned, I'll add that to my resume, but I really have not spent any time really re-looking at it, cleaning it up. It has like 20 years of jobs on there, and it's something in my head that I really just want to do. So underneath that, I have, what role would I be seeking? What is it that I don't like about the resume? Deciding if I want to do it myself or if I want to find someone else to do it for me, blocking out time to review it and decide what I want to add or take away. My fourth goal is holiday shopping. I love the holidays, so we're going to talk about some tips and tricks on holiday shopping and how to get ahead of it and create a strategy. And then number 5 for me is my road to debt-free living. So for these next 3 months, I'm choosing one bill to focus on that I'm really just going to really pay down, so that end of December, I am at a 0 balance. So those are my 5 goals, and I hope those examples are going to help you get specific on what goals you want to accomplish in the Q4. So that is it. That's our focus for today. Carve out your goals for the balance of the year, and then we'll tackle them the best way we can to make sure they're executed and achieved and checked off of your list. Lastly, I just want to share a little check-in that I do with myself. Sometimes I do it in the morning, or I'll do it in the evening, or I'll do it if I just need to center myself and get focused. So if you are knowing that I'm going to come back to you on Monday, day 2, and kind of talk to you about those goals that you've created, you may want to just get yourself clear. So there are 4 questions that I ask myself, and they are: how is my heart? How is my mind? How is my body? And how is my spirit? So taking those few minutes to check in with yourself on a daily basis is always calming. It centers you and helps you get focused. So remember that, and just know that you got this. We are going to get this done together. I'm so happy that you joined me. Thank you again, and I will see you tomorrow for day 2.